Hey yo guys, hey, welcome back to another Speed Duel deck profile. Hey, today we look at the Legendary Fisherman 2, or a Legendary Fisherman, thanks to the Speed Duel OTS 3, or OTS 4, I forgot which pack this got sec is affordable and I could finally play it. I've been waiting to play this because I think this card is cool and people forget this card exists in the format. So the deck skill is we use Capture the Day. It's that if you control a Legendary Fisherman, you can place Yomi from your deck and or graveyard, I believe. No, from your deck or graveyard to food. That can only be used once per duel. That's fine. You don't really care about that. You care about the second part, is that when a Legendary Fisherman destroys a monster or inflicts battle damage, you can special summon a water monster with level 4 from your deck or graveyard in defense position. So this just allows you infinite recursions with a Legendary Fisherman, right? And thanks to a Legendary Ocean, it is easy to get this guys out. So hey, so we play 3, the Legendary Fisherman 2. He's a level 5 water monster with 2200 attack. And the reason why you play, because you play this deck with a Legendary Ocean, it is the main card of the deck. It reduces all water monsters in hand by 1, so he becomes a 24/700 beater who has some good effects. So he's unaffected by other monster effect, and if he's destroyed by battle, you can add a level 7 aura. So he technically also grabs another copy of himself when he dies, so that's pretty good, right? So you just use this in combination with the field spell and the skill to just keep reoccurring your low level water. So your low level water is, I decide to play 3 Hydro Geddon. This is a completely flex spot on what you want to play. I like Hydro Geddon is that in case if you go first and you don't open up a legendary, you still have a technical normal summon you still have a actual normal summon for the deck to use, right? So I think I like Hydro Geddon. And when he destroys a monster, he summons another copy, so he allows you to swarm the field with him, which is good. 1 Yomi Ship, I only play 1 because with the skill you can theoretically just keep recycling this card over and over again. You can bump this up more if you feel like it, but I feel like it's completely fine as 1. Where the fuck the name is, Levier, Dragon, Dallas, Daytona Beach, right? So he's a level 7 water with 2600 attack. That if you control Yumi, you can send it to the graveyard to pretty much Chaos Emperor board wipe the field except himself, right? Yeah. So you just you get rid of Yumi, you send Yumi to board wipe the field. So he can use him for game closer. You can add him off the Legendary Fisherman, so that's pretty cool. Only play 1 of him. Then finally we play 1 Jinzo. No traps in his deck, so you just play the 1 Jinzo as your card to deal with your traps. So you just play 1 of him, right? Then main card of the deck is 3 Legendary Ocean. That's the whole point. Increase the attack of all water monster by 200. All water monsters had decreased by 1, so all of these cards becomes a 1 level. So this becomes a level 4. This still needs a tribute because he's a level 7, so you still need 1 tribute, but that's better than tributing 2 off him, obviously. Then you don't care about these cards. So that's the whole point of this deck, is the fact that you use this with this now for it. So you play this deck purely go second, and because of that you play 3 Soul Exchange. This is in the off chance where you don't open up a Legendary Ocean, but you still open up either list. You still open up the Fisherman. You're like, okay, you just tribute your opponent's monster, summon Fisherman, and pass, which is still pretty good, honestly. Because if your opponent kills this, you float into another copy of himself, so that's pretty good. And then 3 Book of Moon. This is another whatever you want to do with your flex spot, right? I originally was playing Cyber Dragon, but I decided to put in Book of Moons just in case if I go first, so I have something to set, right, to use as a reactive card during my opponent's turn. But yeah, this is a completely flex spot card for you wherever you want to play. Whatever you want to play. And then finally, since we still go second, we play 3 Night Beams. This is just to deal with back rolls, because you lose the back rolls. You don't want to deal with back rolls, right? And just through that is all you need. So that's the deck. 21 cards, I believe, is the main deck. Side deck, extract, like always, is irrelevant, but it's there for Awakening the Dragon target when we don't play Awakening the Dragon. So 1 Master of Oz, 1 Cyber, 1 Dragoon, Ryu Senshi, Ojama King, and Meteor Black Dragon. Your extra is completely irrelevant because we don't play any way to summon these, and you can make your opponent think you are playing Awakening the Dragon to make them double think, you know. So there you go. So you play Awakening the Dragon, you could play whatever 6 extra cards you want, but that's it. The main deck is just you summon the Legendary Fisherman 2, and then you attack, and your opponent like, I can't beat the Legendary Fisherman. I can beat the Legendary Fisherman. I can't beat the Legendary Fisherman 2. Alright, so there you go. Alright, that's the deck profile. Like always, thanks for watching. If there's any other deck you'd like to see on the channel, comment below. I'll try to get to it eventually. I got a bunch of decks. I want to feature, you know, on this channel, and I'll get to them all at some point. All right, thanks for watching like always. Okay, thanks, bye.